All right, so feeling that job hunt fatigue, scrolling endlessly, sending resumes into the abyss. You're not alone. It's a jungle out there.
It really is.
But, you guys are smart. You send us some info about RoleCatcher.
Yeah.
And it's got us thinking, could this be the game changer everyone's looking for?
Well, that's what we're here to find out.
Right. So we did a deep dive.
Ooh, nice.
All the details. We got them.
I like it.
What really stood out to me was this whole idea that RoleCatcher's tackling that overwhelmed feeling, that feeling of being lost in the job search.
It's a lot.
It's like they want to be the one-stop shop, bringing all those tools and resources together.
Yeah, instead of having them scattered all over the place, it's like a one-stop shop for your career. They're trying to streamline everything
Exactly.
and make it less chaotic.
Okay, less chaos, more control, love it.
Yeah.
But how does RoleCatcher actually pull that off?
So they have this thing called the jobs module. Basically, think of it as a job board,
Okay.
but on steroids.
Yeah.
Because it pulls listings from a ton of different sources.
Oh, wow.
So you're not just seeing the same old, same old.
Right.
And the real game changer, they have this browser extension, RoleCatcher Capture.
Okay.
You see a job you like, hit that button, boom, saved right to your RoleCatcher board.
Oh, that's smart.
Yeah.
I can't tell you how many times I've lost track of a job I wanted to apply for because I had too many tabs open.
Exactly. It's gone. Where'd it go?
Exactly. But finding the job, that's only half the battle, right?
Oh, yeah.
It's the application process. That's what gets me.
That's where it gets real. And that's where, RoleCatcher tries to bring in some of the AI features.
Oh, yeah.
They have a CV and resume builder
Hmm.
that actually analyzes job descriptions.
Wow.
And tells you, hey, you might be missing these skills.
Really?
Or you might want to tweak your resume in this way to match what the recruiters are looking for.
So it's giving you advice.
Yeah. It's like having, a secret weapon.
Especially now with all the AI and the recruitment process, you hear these stories about people's resumes getting rejected by algorithms.
Yeah, absolutely.
It feels like this at least helps you kind of speak their language,
Yeah, absolutely. And it's not just about getting past the bots.
Right.
It's about understanding what employers are looking for and presenting yourself in the best possible way. So, for example, let's say you're applying for a marketing job, and their AI system is really prioritizing candidates who have SEO experience.
Yeah.
RoleCatcher might analyze that and say, hey, you actually used SEO skills in this past role, but you didn't explicitly mention it on your resume.
Oh, interesting.
So why don't you tweak that?
So you're not making things up. You're just being smarter about how you present what you already have.
Exactly.
That's really cool. But what about the actual interview? Does RoleCatcher help with that too?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. They have a massive library of interview questions.
Go on me.
Over 120,000. All categorized by industry, skill set. You can practice your responses, get comfortable with those common questions.
Okay, that's good.
And even use their Copilot AI subscription for personalized feedback on your performance.
Hold on. AI feedback on your interview skills.
Yeah.
Like what? It's watching me, listening to me.
Well, think of it as a virtual interview coach.
Oh, okay.
It's analyzing your tone,
Ah.
how you're, presenting with your body language,
Word.
how clearly you're articulating your answers.
Okay, so it's like a practice run.
Exactly, like having a practice run before the big game.
This is starting to sound like every job seeker's dream all in one place. But before we get too far ahead of ourselves, let's talk about this AI in recruitment. For those who don't really get it, what are we talking about here?
So it's becoming really common for companies, especially bigger ones, to use AI-powered systems to do the initial screening of candidates.
Okay.
They scan resumes, applications,
Right.
looking for specific keywords, skills that match the job requirements.
Makes sense.
It's designed to streamline the process.
Okay.
So recruiters can quickly identify the most promising candidates from what's often a huge pool.
Right. So it's not like AI is replacing human judgment, at least not yet.
Hopefully not.
Right.
Yeah.
But it is that first filter.
Yeah.
Which means we've got to be way more strategic about how we present ourselves online.
Oh, absolutely.
Because your resume, it's not just going to a person anymore.
Right.
It's being analyzed by an algorithm.
Yeah.
That's the first hurdle.
Precisely. And that's why understanding AI is so important. It's not enough to have the skills.
Yeah.
You've got to know how to present them in a way that makes sense to these systems.
Right.
And I think that's where a platform like RoleCatcher can be really empowering.
Right. It helps you work with the system, not against it.
Exactly.
It's like, that saying, It's not what you know, it's who you know.
Yeah.
Well, now it's like it's not just what you know, it's how you tell a machine what you know.
Right.
Which brings us to this whole reverse matching thing with RoleCatcher.
Oh, yeah.
What is that?
So reverse matching, it's basically flipping the script.
Okay.
Instead of you searching for companies, RoleCatcher lets those companies search for you.
Wow.
Based on your skills, your experience.
Okay.
Like imagine a recruiter reaches out to you because your profile just nails it, perfectly matches a role they need to fill.
That's what I'm talking about. Like having a secret agent, a headhunter working behind the scenes.
Right.
But let's be real. All this AI stuff, it's got to be expensive, right?
That's what I thought too.
Is RoleCatcher just for, like, the big players?
Okay, so here's the thing. They actually have a free tier.
No way.
Yeah, you get access to a bunch of their core features, the job board, that resume builder we talked about.
Yeah.
Even some of the interview prep stuff.
Oh, that's cool. So you can try it before you buy it, basically.
Exactly, like that.
Dip your toes in the water.
Exactly. And then if you want to go all in, get serious.
That's when you upgrade.
You get the Copilot AI subscription.
That's right.
Unlock all the bells and whistles.
The personalized feedback, the super in-depth resume analysis.
So it's like choosing your level of support.
Exactly.
Whether you want a little nudge or the full AI power-up.
Yeah. But even with the free version, we're still talking serious resources here, right?
Oh, yeah, for sure. They've got these amazing career guides.
Okay.
Skill guides, like super comprehensive.
Right.
And their database of employers, it's huge.
Really?
Especially if you're like exploring different career paths,
Right.
industries, you want to see what's out there.
It's like having a career counselor on speed dial.
Right.
So someone's listening, they're like, all right, I'm sold.
Yeah.
How did they get started with RoleCatcher?
Jump in, sign up. It's free, remember?
Right.
Play around with the platform a bit.
Okay.
Start saving those jobs that catch your eye.
Use that browser extension.
Exactly. Oh, and check out the Career Compass feature, too.
Career Compass, what's that?
It helps you figure out what you really want to do
Oh, nice.
if you're not sure about your path.
So even if you're not, like, desperately job hunting right now,
Okay.
just getting familiar with a platform like this,
Yeah,
wrapping your head around how this whole AI thing works,
absolutely.
that's got to be a smart move for anyone.
Oh, 100%. It's all about being prepared.
Right.
Staying ahead of the game.
Because this job market, it's not slowing down.
But constantly changing.
That's for sure.
And the people who can adapt, who use these tools,
Yeah,
they're the ones who are going to thrive.
it's true. It's
Yeah.
like learning a new language
Yes.
or a new software.
It's an investment in yourself.
Exactly. It's an investment. But this whole conversation, it gets me thinking bigger, you know?
Yeah.
It's not just about RoleCatcher or any one tool. It's AI. It's changing everything about how we work.
It's a big question.
It's like this mysterious force out there
Yeah.
shaping the future of work, and we're all just trying to keep up.
Right. Like trying to figure out where we even fit in.
Exactly. So how do we do that? How do we hold on to the control in a world where algorithms are calling more of the shots?
It's the million-dollar question,
That
right?
really is.
But honestly, I think RoleCatcher kind of gives us a clue.
Oh, really? How so?
It's not about giving in, just surrendering to the machines. It's about learning how to use them to our advantage.
So instead of fearing the AI, we should be embracing it as a tool.
Exactly. Think about it. RoleCatcher's AI isn't out to replace you or your skills.
Right.
It's there to help you package them in a way that makes sense to everyone, humans and algorithms.
Yeah. I like that. It's about understanding the rules of the game and then using that knowledge to get ahead.
Yes, 100%.
It's like you wouldn't show up to a business meeting in your pajamas.
Right.
You dress for success.
Right.
You
Exactly.
got to speak the language. Well, it's the same thing here, but it's your digital self. You got to make it resonate in this digital world.
Perfect analogy. It's adapting to the environment we're in now. And the more fluent we become, the better we can communicate our value.
It's about taking control instead of letting the algorithms control you.
100%.
It's like you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink.
Right.
RoleCatcher gives you the tools, the insights, the guidance, but you have to take that step. You have to build your own path.
You said it. And I think that's what makes this whole conversation so interesting.
Cool.
It's bigger than just one platform. It's really about navigating this new world of work
Yeah.
and figuring out how to use technology to empower ourselves.
Because at the end of the day, your career is your own.
It is. It's about taking ownership, being willing to adapt, never stop learning.
Couldn't have said it better myself. So to everyone listening out there, ditch the fear and embrace the possibilities.
Yes.
This world of work may be changing, but you absolutely can be the architect of your own career. And with that, we'll wrap up this deep dive. Thanks for joining us, and we'll catch you next time.